Welcome to The Nooner, a daily dispatch of open-ended ideas from J.E. Peterson, but you can call me Jordan. For best results, head over to Substack, where you can sign up to get the Dispatch's Weekly Digest, which includes some extras that I don't share anywhere else. You can find a link to that in the description of this episode. Alright, here's today. The Prison of Utilitarian Pursuits. I'm all out of passion tokens. Everyone knows it's hard to truly commit to big, long-term goals, but I think it's hardest of all when those goals aren't necessary. This is one of the reasons it took me 5 years to finally finish a readable draft of my novel. And it's the biggest reason I'm having such a hard time ingesting all the feedback and working on the next revision now. Here's a short list of things I'd really love to do that I think would make me a happier, more fulfilled person, but that would all require long-term, consistent effort. Read, write, and speak French fluently. Play the piano well enough to be able to play some of my favorite classical pieces, and also write a little music on the side, maybe. Get a six-pack. There are more, of course. There are always more. But almost as a rule, I don't pursue them, because it's so hard to convince myself that it is morally defensible to spend a lot of effort over a long period of time on anything that isn't serving some higher purpose, like feeding my family, or helping solve for world peace or something. You might think that the time I commit to writing, including the things I finish and publish, would help persuade me of the merits of non-necessary goal setting, or whatever we want to call things like learning French or trimming waistlines. But it's the opposite. The very fact that I do this seems to dissuade me more ardently from other pursuits, as though I've got a limited number of non-necessary passion tokens and I've already spent them all. I do my best to end these posts with some kind of mic drop, but I got nothing. I don't have useful insights for this, or I would have solved it already. Here's one that doesn't work. Follow your heart. You know where my heart gets me? 100 abandoned projects. I've said it over and over again because it keeps being true, and I keep having to be reminded there isn't enough time to do all the things you want to do. Which means that to achieve non-necessary goals, you also have to have discipline, a limited resource, it turns out, that I mostly spend on necessary goals. Maybe the question I'm really asking, mic still in hand, is this: how do you give yourself permission without being permissive? If you liked today's episode, I hope you'll share it with someone. No, I'm not asking you to spam your socials. I mean, obviously you can if you want to, but everyone knows a thoughtful, well-timed message can make all the difference in someone's day. So if the spirit moves, send a text. And if you haven't yet, head over to The Nooner on Substack to get access to the Dispatch's Weekly Digest, including stuff like music recommendations, TMI updates from my personal life, and the quiet satisfaction of knowing I like you more than other people. Okay, that's it for today. See you at noon tomorrow.